Hey Mom, hey Dad, what's 3D printing? Ugh, I don't know what 3D printing is. Justin, what is 3D printing? A 3D printer is a printing process that involves making three-dimensional objects from digital models by adding many thin layers of quick-drying material on top of each other to form objects. What is the material used in 3D printing? Many different materials can be used in 3D printing, such as ABS, plastic, PLA, nylon, filled glass polyamide, and other material.
When shopping for a 3D printer, there is no such thing as a single best 3D printer. The best 3D printer is the one that best fits the needs of the user. 3D printers that create better quality products are generally harder to maintain and are not as reliable. So, if you're not so technically savvy, you may not want to look into that kind. There are 5 types of 3D printers. You have the plug and play, ones that are low costing. You have the enthusiasts, some DIY printers, and the Resin. The plug and play 3D printer is very reliable and easy to use. There's also plenty of support available for the rare instance where something goes wrong. These printers are relatively low cost and would be the best type for beginners or someone that just doesn't want to deal with very much maintenance. And now for the lowest costing 3D printers, they do not produce the best quality products, but they are good for people who do not want to break the bank. And they're also really reliable. These printers can sell for as low as $500, compared to most other models that can go for around $2,000 or even more. These types are fairly easy to use. The downside is, if something does go wrong, there is not very much support out there to fix it up. Next up, we have the enthusiast 3D printers. These are the types that output high quality products and are pretty reliable. They don't cost a whole lot, which is great. However, they're not very easy to use. So if you're new to this category of 3D printers is not for you. But if you are a beginner that goes against my advice, there is still plenty of support out there if you mess up something. Now, if you're a beginner that didn't even know what 3D printing was up until our wonderful video, do not listen to what I'm about to say. The DIY types of printers are by far the hardest to use because they are meant for people that know what they are doing and want to assemble, calibrate, and upgrade this machine. The DIY 3D printers are not very reliable because it is the user doing all the maintenance. But they do have a really fine print quality when they do work. Last but not least, we have the Resin 3D printers. This type is very unique because they cure liquid resin into a solid object that you can hold, use as decoration, or even throw at your siblings. This classification is low cost, reliable, and has an outstanding print quality. Unfortunately, they are not very easy to use, and there aren't very many qualified people to save you. Therefore, it is recommended that you know what you are doing before you invest in one of these.
Right. 3D printing has high benefits to education, giving visual learners a better way to learn, and it provides models to give a different perspective to the subject. Biology and other science classes can use it to create organs and models to create visual representation of the subject being learned. Chemistry classes can benefit by printing out models to study. Geology can print out 3D topographies and study Earth's physical structure. One of my favorites is that history can print out scale-size artifacts that they can hold, analyze, study, get a different perspective on seeing what these things really are. To conclude, 3D printers can print out incredibly intricate items, including working screws and hinges, and providing excellent learning tools for all subjects you name.
printers, 3D printers, 3D printers are awesome. 3D printers, 3D printers are awesome. Alright, back to the show.